He has preferred charges against his servant girl, Margaret Butler, for violating the terms of her contract by bearing a child out of wedlock. Mr. Paul seeks recompense for her time absent from his service by extending the time of service on her indenture.
Is the plaintiff present?
George Paul here?
George Paul.
George Paul is not even here.
Sheriff, find me George Paul.
Go look in the tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you don't get lost.
Maybe Paul.
Your Honor, I'm here. I couldn't hear you. What are you holding on to there, sir?
Oh, I got it from a tavern.
It's a hearing aid.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't get it from the
It
sheriff.
looks like
did you?
syrup.
maybe not.
So you have no representation.
I do not, Your Honor.
I'll represent him. I'm an upstanding citizen of this community.
What's your name, sir? Wilson.
Well, he's standing up at the moment.
Yeah.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yeah, he stole the moonshine.
what is your case?
Thank you, sir.
Mitchell, approach the bench.
Cautious, sir.
What is your case here?
What are the charges, sir?
Wait, let's bring the woman up.
Oh, here we have.
She's not a woman, she's a strumpet.
She's a poor
Is that
young
what I
lass.
think it is?
Yeah,
in your
taking
honor?
advantage of.
What do you think it is, sir?
A bag of flour.
Yeah.
It's been said
Bring
she
the
has
child
her eyes.
forward, please. This is your child?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's not an attractive.
Yeah, it's his child.
But
You
they
can
have,
tell.
the same, they have the same
Looks just
eyes.
like him.
Thank you.
Something
Does it have four limbs?
Justice Hannah.
Looks just like him.
His flower.
Where are we gonna go with this?
Clerk, what exactly is this case about? I'm confused
I'm getting
at
lost.
this issue. This Mr. Mitchell fella screwed things up.
Too much sniffing the cup, Judge.
Yeah. Boy, the
Oh,
fumes
that's
are
the
strong.
problem. There was nothing in that cup.
Told you these judges and lawyers are no good.
You'll see him at the tavern.
Mitchell, sir, present your case. You're representing Mr. Paul in this case?
For what?
I am. It is true. This woman has a child. The problem is that her indenture should be extended because of this. She cannot
The
work
court
while she
cannot
has a
hear
child.
you. The good people
All
of Westmoreland
right, all
County
right.
cannot hear you.
Oh, quit fussing. She should not. It was a long time since she could work because she had this child. She
Yeah,
cannot
whose
work
fault
with
is that?
this
His?
child. That has no bearing on the situation.
I think
Her
she was
indenture
serving
should
her
be
master
extended.
too much.
Yes.
Nobody asked the people
I
for
think her
that.
indenture should be shortened for
A
service.
little bit of order here,
Yeah.
citizens.
Yes, order.
Continue, Mr. Wilson, or Mr. McCutcheon,
Mitchell, sir.
or Mitchell, whatever your name is.
I thought it was
You
Wilson.
need some more, Your Honor?
It's a long afternoon.
Do you have anything in your jug that can wet his whistle?
His whistle is too
Continues.
wet already.
Indeed, her indenture service should be extended, and she should be treated as such, because she couldn't do anything while she's having the child, and now she's chained to the child besides that.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Miss Butler,
Flowers.
do you have any idea who the father of the child is?
Yes, sir. And it is him. He promised me that he would help me take care of the child.
How do you
And now
know?
he's
Typical
changed his mind
male.
and won't even take care of his own son.
Oh, she's full of it. She was having fun at Bar's Tavern.
I was not.
With you.
Well, me. I don't go there. I'm a good citizen. I get my
Yeah.
alcohol from the judge here.
She has a tarnished reputation, sir.
I do not.
Mr. Paul,
Do we have,
you're a married man, correct?
Correct, sir.
And how can you prove that this child is not yours?
How could you prove that it is mine, sir?
Looks exactly
Looks
like,
like
you.
you.
That doesn't mean anything.
Woe is me.
Yeah, has
Has
the
your
same eyes.
do we have any citizens that can testify on
Same
behalf of this
birthmark.
girl?
I was not in a position to defend herself against such a man.
But I saw her lurking with the dirty Indian.
An Indian now.
I was not.
That doesn't surprise me.
I think
Said
I
it
know
was
this
not an
child.
Indian child.
In the biblical sense?
In the biblical sense.
It's a mulatto child.
The child was frightening, sir.
Okay.
Baby red or white?
No one knows.
That child is not yours.
probably attacked by a gnome in the forest.
Based on the motion,
Good
yes.
Miss Hayes has seen her associating with
Yeah,
ladies.
we understand that, Mr. Mitchell. Thank you.
The court sets forth that Margaret Butler, servant girl, had a child born during her servitude, and praying the court would adjudge her, the said Margaret Butler, to serve him a reasonable time for her loss of time and lying in charges. I'm not sure exactly what that
I believe she was lying somewhere.
means. Somewhere.
Where was she lying? That's what
With him.
It is adjudged by the court that said Margaret Butler do serve her said master, George Paul, 1 year and 6 months over and above the time agreed upon in her.
Boo.
good.
That's too much.
Take your lunch and leave, please.
Mr. Paul, before you leave, sir,
Yes, sir.
take good care of your wife and make sure you have good space between Miss Lynch and yourself.
I will, Your Honor. Here,
Your
sir.
Honor, you should order him to be gelded.
Yeah.